Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. It is time to play the 4.3 story quest. So let's just jump right into it. Let's watch the recap.
During the events of Star Rail Fest, Asheville discovered what the happiness surgery truly entails. Implanting the flesh and blood of the abominations of abundance.
They should make this like moving.
Given the gravity of the situation, we decided to go to Graphia Academy and first launch an investigation into Full Wish.
Yeah, we did
During the course of events,
Full Wish.
we unexpectedly crossed paths with Full Wish herself, also a survivor of the Bloodstained Games.
Okay, Full Wish was a victim
joined
though.
The Phantasmoon Games and invited supplicants to travel to Seafeld City, where the winner would be decided in a televised debate.
The winner takes it.
During our exchange with Full Wish, Himiko realized that Full Wish might be a masked fool. As a result, I asked Sparksy to investigate the tavern for leads. And through that,
I love Sparksy.
we identified Full Wish's ability, the happiness syntax. Evanescia and Yaoguang established a cooperation agreement. After Evanescia's attempt to assess Full Wish in her capacity as the arbitrator failed, they encountered Blade and his group and learned that the flesh implanted in the happiness surgery originated from Shuhu, an emanator of abundance.
Yes. Screw
Himiko
Shuhu, by the
and
way.
I
All my
went to
homies
the
hate
TV
Shuhu.
station to take part in the debate and met up with Sunday and Asheville, who had arrived ahead of us. However, the debate turned out to be a carefully orchestrated trap. In full view of the public, all those who had undergone the surgery transformed into terrifying monsters. And Full Wish framed both the IPC and the Astral Express as the masterminds behind it all. When the disaster erupted, Evanescia
those eyes
willingly
are
violated a
creepy.
forbidden taboo and revealed the real purpose of the Phantasmoon Games: to suppress the terrifying entity slumbering within plain Arcadia. Through this act, she unlocked the original power of the ambrosial arbor within herself and intervened in the unfolding situation. At the same time, Silverwolf, entrusted by Pearl, set out to investigate the anomalous signal responsible for the
Primad.
monster's emergence, only to be obstructed by Mr. Meanie. As the force backing Full Wish, he wields tremendous power, powerful enough to interfere with the Stellaron Hunter's script. Meanwhile, Full Wish continued to livestream our movements in the TV tower, distorting the truth by every possible means. Drawing upon the wish power of 200,000 victims, she manifested the Meanie Phantasmoon in an attempt to defeat us individually. Thankfully, Silverwolf regained the power of the Ether cartridge, level 999, and dealt with
Our
it
little
before it was too
emanator
late.
Wolfie.
After overcoming every obstacle in our path,
Oh, Full Wish.
we reached the top of the TV tower and confronted Full Wish head-on. Drawing on the
I just
people's
feel
wish
really
power,
bad for Full
she
Wish.
briefly held the upper hand. Ultimately, I used the Stellaron within me to bear that wish power, thereby stepping onto the path of
Like,
elation.
girly just needed
and
therapy,
defeating
not
her once and for all.
whatever Plain Arcadia was doing to her.
Even so, those who had undergone the surgery did not recover. At Blade's proposal, everyone
God, Blade
joined
and Danny
forces
working together.
to concentrate all of Shuhu's flesh within his body, freeing the victims from the influence of the happiness surgery. Just when I thought the crisis was over, Evanescia requested that I warn the creator of the world in canvas. According to her, Assad Pramad, the Lord Ravager who once attempted to eliminate plain Arcadia, has returned again.
Bum, bum, bum. And that's what you missed on Honkai Star Rail.
City has been severely affected by the incident. Citizens are advised to remain patient
I
and
know this
await
voice.
assistance. Moving on to our special segment, the Phantasmoon Brief.
Oh my god, all my furbos. Oh my god, my furbo babies. Look at them. Look at my babies. Hi, March.
You're back!
Hey.
The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news!
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, God.
Welcome welcome to our brand new segment,
Hi, Poofy.
the Fantas Moon Brief.
How's audio?
I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Hi, Snowy.
Well then, as the Fantas Moon Games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Foolish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Foolish announced that she was joining the Fantas Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game.
I don't like hearing
debate
the news version of what happened.
The Seafeld TV tower was cut short when out-of-control Imagine known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Foolish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
Okay, wait, yeah.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imagine inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6
Yeah,
million
propaganda
credits.
be propagandaing.
And in a chilling echo of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and
me?
the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
Us?
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Fantas Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true?
Yeah, I'm the devil your mama warned you about. Hide.
Wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too. Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish.
Hey, I mean, whoever's paying is whatever they're saying. Shame on them. Classic media behavior. Well, they need to make a living somehow.
Since when did you get so understanding? I'm happy you made it back safely.
Oh, thanks, Spooky.
But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same.
What's wrong with me?
Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung.
Oh, baby. No, I would never. Don't worry. Wait, no. Guys, do you think March is like... Do you think she's like a little sad because in Amphorius when like Stella and like Danny were like off by themselves for like 1,000 years and then March like wasn't there and then she was left behind and now she's like, no, don't leave me behind. My poor baby.
No! Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Is turning into Don Hung really that bad? Turning into March might be worse.
I am so cute and lovely. What's the problem with that?
Amen. Yep, nope, she's right. She said nothing wrong. She is so cute and lovely. She knows what she is.
Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
Oh my god, Marge, understanding how the truth works, you need all the sides of the story. You tell March 7th about everything and about the battle at Seafeld TV Tower.
So, Full Wish had people undergo the happiness surgery, to implant Shuhu's
Shuhu.
flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's
Shuhu.
flesh inside
Yes.
Blade?
Yes, that's right.
And then you mentioned that Nessia,
Stop calling her
we
that!
met at Starreal Fest, is actually the Phantasmoon Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you.
Yeah.
And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn, who was it again?
The name is Graphia, an artist, Graphia. Himiko's descendant,
Who is
Or-
that?
predecessor,
Yes, Graphia.
ancestor.
Himiko's
That's the
ancestor.
word.
She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait,
No.
that's not even the most important part.
Kinda? No?
Nessia asked you to
Stop.
warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back?
Yeah.
Oh, why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager
Another
while on
Lord Ravager.
vacation, This is way over the line.
I know, we should go to Washtopia.
Lord Ravager,
Thank
Evanesia's
you.
request, Shuhu's
Shuhu.
flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantasmoon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat.
Splat.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Kind of a mess. Give me a second to think. I'm tired. Let's just give it all up. Do you think if I say I'm kind of a mess, she'll like try to cheer me up a little bit? If I'm like, oh, I'm like kind of a mess right now, like maybe like, you know, like a hug would make me feel better.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worry.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Take a minute and collect myself.
No, it's the exact opposite of what. No,
So many things.
that's the exact opposite of what I wanted.
Oh, what should I do next?
I didn't want her to go away.
Nah, I've had a long day.
Where'd you go?
I should just get some rest.
I didn't mean for her to go away. March, no, come back. We can chill on the couch together. See, I don't like it when we go into a dream because I fear we will not wake up. A sofa with a plush velvet surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you practically melt into it. Because the last time we fell asleep on a couch, we entered a never-ending dream. And I fear we're about to enter another never-ending dream. The static from the news broadcast, March's relentless questioning, the looming presence of the Lord Ravager, the dangerous flesh writhing on Blade's body, and the future of the Phantasmoon games. All these tangled problems had knotted themselves into one chaotic mess. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in its threads. You struggle uselessly for a bit, then give up, letting fatigue shroud your eyes in the darkness. Oh, not Stell being a snorer.
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her sleep.
Wait, do you think Stell has sleep apnea? Girlie, you need a CPAP? You never knew you could sleep this much. Oh my god, hey!
You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
Yeah, it's a trend. I like this music every time Himiko's on the screen. As a nameless, I'm not surprised. There's so much to deal with, and I don't know where to begin.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the nameless. But this is Way too much.
I don't think it's more than what we're used to.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth.
I thought when... Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to understand timelines. So Himeka joined 15 years ago. 15 years ago, it was only Pom Pom. But when they found March, March said that there was Himeko, Welt, and I don't remember if Don Hong was there, but there was also someone else, and she said she couldn't remember who. So I want to know who that third mystery... that was Void Archives, right? Oh yeah, Void Archives and Danny. But like, when does Void Archives unit join?
All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes
can I
were
get a
as
glitch?
dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager.
Or two.
But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way,
They're using
you'll find companions who are just like you.
like 1.0 music.
I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you.
Okay, I don't...
That's why I want to share a story from the past.
Please don't
with
say
you.
that. I don't know. Like,
A
I like that you're proud
promise
of me,
from
but I'm scared.
15 years ago.
I don't like... Please don't raise any flags. Is it about how Himeko got the Express running again? A promise from 15 years ago.
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life.
Borrowed?
And found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this
What do you
story
mean
with you
borrowed?
all. The story of how my journey began.
How come you never mentioned it before?
Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas,
I feel like we're not
March
making it out of the
told
world
me
on
about what
canvas.
Evanescia said to you. Evanessia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramod's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up
The
destroyed in
campaigns
freak
because
accidents,
D&D dice.
leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramod's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
It astonishes me that Graphia is still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species. Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Well, I mean, you're still alive. Could you tell me more about Graphia?
There are far too many legends about her. it's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond. Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization and life. Which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
Yeah, about the world in canvas?
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is.
Oh, it's given
Over
Expedition
140
33.
years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Plain Arcadia. Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
You seen? Where do I begin?
Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl.
Freaking
She
AI
was
would
sent
know.
here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Oh, Madame Yao. Good news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
I don't remember if that was good
Go
or bad.
talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
It's bad? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, Madame Yao.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara.
What do you mean nice? Have we not met before?
I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Foolish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Foolish.
Wait, who the hell is Ishivara? What does this mean? What's Ishvara? Your fate cannot be seen? Okay. She say nice to meet you. We've met her.
In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
You're too kind, General. General, you want to talk to me in private?
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Understood. I will tell everyone.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Bum, bum, bum! That's cosmic level bad news. The veracity, what's that? So the veracity has been kind of hinted at the entire way through with little elements sprinkled literally everywhere.
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity
I want to get the
before?
TLDR though.
Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people.
The nom nom.
They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption.
Yum.
An eon that evolved from a leviathan.
Mmm.
But they disappeared so long ago that the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds. And they were never recognized as an author of calamity. Well, they need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity. Star Devourer.
That's every night.
Void
My
Maw.
cookie.
Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast, writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets.
Bro, little Ika, dude.
Before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss.
Buck
Rumor
bunkers
has it,
after him.
they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic level feast, in which the swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course.
Uh-oh.
No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet after vanishing for years.
Sealed, are they dead? Is the Veracity still alive?
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
Nah, I'm chill. I've seen worse.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb.
Yeah.
Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body.
Oh, that'd be convenient.
It might just be a risky path worth taking.
Well, like, that'd be like kind of like, don't doctors like kind of use leeches for poison? Like you use one thing to kind of expel something else? No? What do they use leeches for? They use leeches for something. Yeah, like 1,000 years ago, yeah. They used them, they didn't help. Oh. As you can see, I'm not a doctor, I'm a streamer. Anyways, I need to understand why Evernight has so much freaking Veracity imagery on her. Like, I know why Ashfield does, because he's like 1 billion years old. But like, why does Evernight? That's the real questions I have.
Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the Veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same.
What does that mean?
In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Is this gonna be Blade's funeral?
A funeral, or an adventure. Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Xianzhou's arch-enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it. Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Aww. Wait, Wolfie being like, Blade, no, it's too dangerous. And he's like, I have to do this. That's cute. Are you betting everything on me?
Betting? No, I don't see it that way. We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle. That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Fullwish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly. But I still need more hands to make it work.
Okay. Looks like the Phantasmin games will have to come to an end soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Hey guys. Bum bum. Where are my friends?
What are they all up to?
Oh my
over
god, they're all
there?
together. No one called me over? Hi, friends. Why is Himiko behind the counter? Himiko, get away from the counter. Oh, look at
Oh,
me,
there
baby.
you are. We were waiting for you.
What are you all doing here?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course.
Guys, I don't like
Pom-Pom's heard
the
all
energy that
about your latest
we're feeling right
adventure.
now.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Exactly.
Oh, she's so
You
cute.
knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy Joy... whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now,
I don't like the
let's
energy.
make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the
Oh
stars.
my god, they're streaking. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers!
Glasses clink together like your hearts beating as one. After finishing the drinks, the Nameless each enjoy a brief moment of respite. I talked to my Pookie March 7th. Oh, okay, I've talked to them last. I'll talk to Sunday first. What's up, Sunny boy?
Did you need something?
Just want to say hi. What are you doing here all alone?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower.
My introverted king! That's so real. No, that's so real. I get so tired after interacting with people. It's like, you know, I needed a moment alone. You're actually so real for that.
Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Aw, Sunny. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I don't like that we're saying goodbye to everyone.
I should thank you.
Or, like,
for
thank
letting
you
me
to
embark
everyone.
on this journey.
Himiko's focused on her phone screen, seemingly messaging someone. Who you texting? Who you texting? Is that Mr. Yang?
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Conductor, do you remember anything from before the Express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged-up Express window. No matter how hard Pom-Pom tries, Pom-Pom just can't wipe it clean. But it's okay. After passenger Himiko repaired the Express, Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
How did you and Himiko meet?
How did passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, passenger Himiko was on board.
And you just let her
The
on?
day passenger Himiko knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again and the lights flickered on one after another.
Have you ever heard of the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds, just like the sound of stars twinkling. But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
Conductor, it's time for me to say goodbye. I don't like these options.
Safe trip. Pom-Pom will take good care of the express while you're away.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went.
Oh my god, he's
We
like a
won this battle
dad.
because of you.
Mr. Yang, was everything okay on the express?
When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Me? I'm feeling okay. Why?
I've seen the footage of your fight with Full Wish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
Guys, I don't like this energy. I'm scared. I don't know.
From what I can see, you're in pretty good shape right now. The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Oh my god, Pom Pom and the Furbobo are dancing. Like, they're just chilling together. How cute. This music is making me feel melancholic. Hi, Pookies.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
Oh my god, nice things, I hope. You two missed me?
Yeah, of course.
Wait! I wasn't expecting him to say, yeah, my heart! Danny! He's such a sweet boy.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? I guess pigs really do fly.
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grab plenty of comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Right, of course, Queen.
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
He's so sweet. He's like, we didn't have bonding time. You're overthinking it. To us, this is just trailblazing. Don Hung, we are peers.
Why are you suddenly acting like the adult here?
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger.
Fraught.
So I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
What are you gonna do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Can't believe we're splitting up again. Stay safe. Don't make me worry too much.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Oh, we're all separating. Guys, this music makes me sad. I don't know why.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl.
Oh. Trying to an
She
AI
handled all
chatbot,
the
I see.
arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Pearl's so efficient. When should I set off?
This is an important matter. Furthermore, your journey gives her the chance to uncover something she's been yearning to understand for years. The secret to Graphia's art of imagenesis. Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage.
Hermitage.
That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
I will send your regards to Graphia. Himiko, you're not coming with me?
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself, and hear her story in her own words. But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yao Guang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in Canvas to you. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
Guys, this whole scene, I just feel like I feel like we're gonna die. Oh, hey, Ashvale, what's up? God, he's such pretty lashes. Oh my god.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid? And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Wolfie, be nice.
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
My heart. I freaking love the Stellaron Hunters, dude. Wolfie's like, we're going to round 1. He's not allowed to die. He promised me he'd take me bowling.
Here's a piece of advice, little cub.
Little cub.
Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
It has landed.
What is it?
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few, and that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason. I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good.
Me too, Blaine. I'm petty.
This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then, I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it. Even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him. And let the veracity dissolve us both.
Aw, Wolfie.
Take care.
Okay, Mr. Veracity looking man. Veracity being at the center of this world.
Stay as well. You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Plain Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
I like the voice direction they're taking Wolfie in this patch. It feels a little different.
Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say.
Wait, I'm getting sad.
The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
Why do seabirds fly? We got the Uzi.
The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is Ouroboros.
Oh my gosh, she said it normally. Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 Amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the veracity.
That'd be wild.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction.
I mean...
turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons.
I mean...
Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I just feel like some gossip is
I've
probably
never
rooted
heard
in
the
some
last
truth.
one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
You know, I don't trust the ominous noise, actually. I don't think I want to, actually.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed.
Oh, like
Why
a
it's
snake
here
skin.
And how it's connected to the elation remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally, that is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
Hey.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Plain Arcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalite reflection barrier will be complete.
Decalite reflection barrier?
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace.
Lesser menace.
Lord Ravager Asat Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahatopia.
Why does Kajuba know this?
Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
What?
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
Oh hey, smart cookie.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
They're watching.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
Oh?
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Plan Arcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
Oh, the
Our
palace
top
are also
priority is to
messy.
dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
Yeah.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare. When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
I'm sure it's a little bit of both.
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest.
Ask Asheville.
Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
Oh my god, Asheville POV.
And so the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. Frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open! Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward.
I thought he was gonna fill my whole period.
The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Baraji opened the wine cellar, yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Oh my god, I like that girl jamming in the back.
Then the Veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
We came here to investigate the Veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Yeah. You're at
Rumors
the
don't
World
just
End
appear out
Tavern.
of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
So you gotta decipher the
Sometimes
10%.
that last 10% is all you need.
Oh my god, it's Piccolo. That dancing girl is living her best life.
Plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Detective notes. Okay, wait, Asheville works on this team, right? The case of the missing veracity. The assistant meticulously compiled the case details for the detective in neat handwriting. A trail of unknown footprints appears at the abandoned station. A weird emoji running amok in the tavern. All clues point to the Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. The detective is back on the case. Will he be able to track down the Leviathan's footprints in the tavern? P.S. The refrigerator's cooling system is down. Remember to repair it. Notes. Scribbled handwriting jotted down by the detective at the scene. Shepard. This guy summoned comets to feed the veracity? Sounds like a fairy tale. Bradgie. There are plenty of bartenders in the Laughter's Tavern, but he's the most famous one. Rumor has it he still hasn't paid off the tab from that time he cracked open the wine cellar. En route. Feeding a Leviathan corny jokes. Crazy idea. I highly doubt his wordplay will be enough for the veracity to feed on. Okay, wait, so like... Because I don't have Asheville. I'm sorry, my Pookie, I love you. So this team comp? Or... this team comp? Okay. I want to talk to the dancing girl. Why is she not with? Why is she not an option?
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
Hear me out. Is this Firefly? Is this Annalise's voice?
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
March.
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well.
Oh, it could be Nessia. I don't know. I'm hearing Annalisa though.
I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones.
Okay, I hear Nessia
Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here.
Oh, yeah.
You can have it.
A book signed by Scarecrow that records tales of masked fools who dared to offend eons. They view this as a rite of passage in a fool's career, rushing headlong into it one after another, never tiring of the thrill. Pay per second, one-day tour of the Amber World. Pay per second? Barring some poor sap's iris, the fool shapeshifter donned a sharp suit and boarded a shuttle at Piers Point Skyport. He flashed a warm smile at every passenger in the cabin. Billionaires wealthy enough to rival nations, monarchs of galactic belts, board members of industry monopolizing foundations, all of whom had emptied their coffers for a single pilgrimage, an audience with the Amber Lord. The shuttle pierced through the debris disk, drawing near the Amber Lord's colossal form. They had stood there since before sentient life was born, and would likely remain long after sentient life had vanished. Following the countless marks left over the eons on the subspace crystalline barrier, some prayed in silence, some wept softly, while the Amber Lord offered no response. Who would notice a single speck of dust in the vast expanse of space? The fool carved shapeshifter was here into the barrier, then took his leave without a second glance. Remnant dream of the primeval Imperium into the mouth of veracity. Ouroboros, the ancient Leviathan that survived the Dusk Wars, was said to have chased Aha all the way to the root of the imaginary tree mansion. Sorry, imaginary tree mansion. A fool named Enroute attempted to confirm the truth of this tale, but alas, he couldn't run as fast as Aha and was caught by the veracity and swallowed whole. Who would have guessed that inside the veracity's belly lay a wondrous world of its own? The veracity was so massive that the lives previously devoured had established their own kingdoms on their stomach walls. Thumb-sized dwarves, clever horsefolk, oh my god, Uma Musumes, talking comet cicadas? En route explored this place with delight and encountered fellow swallowed fools, Dorothy, Bragi, and Shepard. Together they adventured, found the Veracity's heart, and gave it a good kick, and were belched out into the universe with a mighty wrench. En route quickly plucked off the Veracity's shadow and spread it over the fools like a blanket. Shepard then tossed out a comet, and the dim-witted Ouroboros was drawn to its light. The fools finally escaped with their lives. After that, countless fools sought the treasures within the Veracity's belly, but none ever caught so much as a glimpse of the Veracity again. Everyone is a Drilla. After the Eon of Beauty vanished, the fool David made a proclamation at the tavern, instantly attracting a massive following, chanting, "Everyone is a Drilla." They sparked an artistic storm and launched a reckless charge towards pushing the boundaries of the path of beauty. For example, they stuck bananas to a gate with polyvinyl chloride tape, scribbled graffiti on every household item in sight, and proclaimed them great works of art, and even found time to fight a few copyright lawsuits with the IPC. That was until they arranged space junk across an entire planet's surface to form a Drilla's visage. At which point, the Knights of Beauty finally rounded them all up. However, after 7 days and 7 nights of deliberation, the hastily convened Roundtable of Knights of Beauty ultimately decided to release the fools, since to punish them, they would have to acknowledge that these depictions actually resembled a Drilla. Afterward, say no to Aha. Having come this far, it seems I must tell my own story. The night before I finished this piece, a visitor casually strolled into the tavern, sat down beside me, and ordered us each a bomb's first drop. They didn't introduce themselves, but I already knew who they were. They said, "Buddy, I hear you're writing a little book. I've read it. Quite interesting. But there are a few points worth discussing." I listened patiently as they spoke and rejected every single change they proposed. They downed the last drop of the bomb in one gulp. Then they left the tavern. Their retreating figure looked utterly forlorn. Bro, Aha being like, "I have some notes," and then getting depressed when they ignore it, the feedback.
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could. And narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them. As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Yeah, the supplier. Girl, this girl dancing is giving me so much joy. Okay, what's up, Piccolo? Chungus?
You two asking about the Veracity? You thinking about walking that path?
The wide Chungus? Oh my god, it
Walk
looks so
the
good.
path of veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
Alright, March.
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some are bulldozers, some are monsters, and I am Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. They fixed the pronunciation. Do you think they heard me complain?
The man.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
He's hungry for air.
To become
It does sound like Bill.
I eat everything.
Everything.
Tasty, nasty, anything I could chew. Finally, I'll pinch my nose and swallow loose moans, and they looked at me.
Ouroboros?
Nah. Very regrettable.
Regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose.
Mm-hmm. Sure, buddy.
En route and Dorothy, when the veracity wasn't looking, roll up her skin like a grape, snatched it up and poked it. Then poof! There we're gone! Even Domicon Collective don't got a veracity card.
Damn, they don't have a card, has to be true.
Already filed a formal complaint with the organizers. Blah.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies!
Hey, friends!
Oh.
How was your first day of school?
Oh my god, another one's dancing. Oh my god, they're multiplying.
Pick you up after class.
Sparksicle!
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
Oh, still doubting me? You're breaking Sparksicle's heart here. That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even wore my mask down to nothing!
To nothing!
But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the veracity. Aha chases the veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is like Danganronpa, dude. This is literally Danganronpa.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant
And then we press
idea.
one and a bullet goes through
I
it.
borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend.
Oh, a light bulb?
The unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works. But apparently, this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
Supramod has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
Well then, I'll go first.
It, doesn't look very reliable.
Listen, she could use all the brain cells.
Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
Evernight mentioned? In the Lord's year 2026? Oh my gosh. Evernight will protect her. Okay, but March, you gotta figure out how to word that a little better, because saying the friend in my head will protect you, that sounds concerning. Like, I understand, because I know what Evernight is as like a being, but like Asheville won't know that. So cute. Oh, so cute. Or should I say the speed meme?
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Well, you need a brain cell to multiply your brain cells.
Working perfectly. I get it now. All of it. No need to dance around. Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness.
Oh my god, wait, she is being smart. Because all of the Lord Ravagers are basically a reflection of each path. Because Nanook is quirky like that, and messy AF, and basically wants to destroy every single path because they love destruction. And so every single Path Strider, every single Lord Ravager, or Emanator, Lord Ravager, relates to a path because they're trying to destroy the path that they once, I guess, belonged to. Yeah, you gotta know them to know their weakness. And that's why Finan is a Emanator of destruction, because he wants to destroy destruction. And what is more destruction coded than wanting to destroy destruction?
The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes, the answer is all but revealed. You are a Sot-Pramod.
What?
Sparksy.
Wait, Marge, what?
Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is...
You're a streamer.
You were the first person I met when I got off the express.
Well... Is she wrong? Well... She's cooking. I don't know if she's cooking something right, but she's cooking. Pack it up, boys. We got him.
If I am a Sot-Pramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive? Aw. Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already. That's weird. I thought I was on the right track. Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic.
Well, your logic can be flawed as long as you're right. Wait, is Asheville not gonna put the light on?
Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Oh my god, is she referencing her character story, which hasn't been
You changed your
happened in like a
clothes
year?
just for this?
2 years?
First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction.
Oh.
This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill elation is... the Lord Ravager, a Sot-Pramod, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying? Classic whodunit. This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Ooh. Ah, I get it now.
Oh.
All this thing does is make wild
Damn.
guesses sound reasonable.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. That's insane. Who's the dummy?
So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, detective. Why don't you show us
Why
what
so
you've got?
serious?
By the way, what type of detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Sot-Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons, and the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to plain Arcadia. So,
Forcing an
what
Eon
makes
to
you so
abandon their own
certain a
path.
Sot-Pramod is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
Respectfully, Finan did not come close to killing Nanook. Finan scratched Nanook's cheek. But that is not... which was an amazing feat in itself. Imagine your sim scratching your cheek, but that is nowhere near death. It's impressive, don't get me wrong, but just not near death. To kill an Eon, I think you need a little bit more than a scratch. Asheville detective notes. Nanook almost bled to death. The case of the missing veracity. The assistant meticulously compiled the case details for the detective in neat handwriting. A trail of unknown footprints appears at the abandoned station, a weird emoji running amok in the tavern. All clues point to the Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. The detective is back on the case. Will he be able to track down the Leviathan's footprints in the tavern? P.S. The refrigerator's cooling system is down. Remember to repair. I've read this. Notes. Scribbled handwriting jotted down by the detective at the scene. Why am I reading this again? Shepard. This guy summoned comets to feed the veracity. Sounds like a fairy tale. The fool whom en route met inside the belly of veracity, akin to an extra dragged in to make up the numbers in the soap operas Mr. N loves to watch. Raji. There are plenty of bartenders in the Laughter's Tavern, but he is the most famous one. Rumor has it, he still hasn't paid off the tab from that time he cracked open the wine cellar. En route, feeding the Leviathan's corny jokes. Crazy idea. I highly doubt his wordplay will be enough for the veracity to feast on. In a bizarre story, En route once ventured into the belly of the veracity and managed to escape after plucking their shadow. In another version of the story, En route didn't tell a lame joke. He and Dorothy made off with the Eon Shed skin. Dorothy. Haven't seen that name in a while. She has ties to En route too. Scarecrow. I guess he can be considered an old friend of mine. This guy actually wrote a book. Shepard. Okay, I feel like Dorothy's kind of a name we should... Dorothy and En route. Maybe En route, because I feel like they took the carcass.
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. Stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route, defeated the veracity by some means.
Oh, you can hear them all if you guess wrong. Oh.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him?
Oh.
En route.
Oh, oh, hey, Sampo. Wait, if I knew... Wait, why did you guys tell me to get them wrong? I'm sorry. Guys, I'm a forensics major. I'm really good at deduction. I was just gonna pick the right one from the start. Sorry, guys. I'm just too good at this.
Of course she does.
Hey, Sampo.
Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago,
Guys.
its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask,
Guys.
and walked away.
Crazy theory. Crazy theory, okay? What if Sampo's a Sot Pramad? Just saying. That'd be crazy. That'd be wild.
Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Spartan spark.
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back. That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back?
Sapo
It
Pramaski.
just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home.
Yeah, she did you a favor.
You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
here?
She disappeared!
Sir, you need to hire a private detective.
Asheville sees an opportunity.
Can you catch her for me?
Hey, $1's a dollar.
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
So you don't know what you're saying?
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
The en route you're looking
Bro,
for lives
his
up to the
little hip
name.
bone is crazy.
There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Not a chance. Back when old Sempo was still a kid, en route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, en route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Huh.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo.
See, I don't trust him.
And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Bye, Sampy. Forbidden deduction. Hi, Pookie.
Ah, see? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
Oh, baby.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramod somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert.
Wait, this is kind of like the same eyes when Kuchiba was talking to Pearl in the glitches.
Oh. Speak of the devil. Only a
Oh.
Cianjo general could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
Wait. Why is Ruan made with Ting
I'm
Yun?
surprised as well. You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Oh my god, the face card of these two women is crazy.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yun?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
At first, I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse.
But you guys need to see all
Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip.
Look at March's cute little face Ting Yun in the corner. It's such a cute piece of art. That's so cute. Need to take a screenshot. Oh my god, they're so cute.
So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead,
Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
So I'm sorry. Her saying that, I'm just like, Duke Inferno is dead. He and his children won't be attending. That's like literally where my brain went.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Von Walk?
Wait, I didn't think the way I said it was actually correct. I was...
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm kind of shook. I didn't think I was actually pronouncing that right.
Planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantom Moon games.
Oh.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance?
That is Yaoshi territory.
Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
Penarch Elwood.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha.
La Mancha.
Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient Leviathan.
Oh.
Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
Okay, well, that's a coincidence, huh?
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantom Moon games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains
It wasn't
from
the only
different
one?
eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akivili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal...
Ruan May, genuinely, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you are so lucky that you are attractive. Because you just like casually keep the carcasses of things, of very large things, and it is extremely concerning. And your face card really lets a lot pass. Like, she just owns the carcasses, I don't know what the plural of that is, of lots of things. You abandon your children, and we all forgive you because you're hot.
All creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
Oh, ooh.
What does that
Bro, they got
imply?
COVID.
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely, creatures walking the path of veracity became nothing more than biological black holes.
Oh.
Consuming without discrimination.
Well, like at that point, wouldn't they turn into nihility? Because if they're just consuming like indiscriminately, is that not just nihility? That's like IX territory.
This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of veracity. Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Why do birds fly?
Yummy flavors?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
Oh my god, and after, wait, that's a 3-star blessing in simulated universe for elation. Wait, that's crazy. Not the Simi Lord. Oh my god, that's how you know I was an elation main when I actually played simulated universe, dude. Freaking loved aftertaste.
So Aha stole
All attacks become follow-up, baby.
Prima mobile of the veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qingtu. Now, there are 5.
Wait, question.
After this, I can't be sure.
Yu Qingtu, is that another genius? Yes? Okay, thank you. Yeah, another genius. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure I'm getting my geniuses correct.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths.
Ah, the
to
drink
devour
occurrence
one another.
genius. Okay, yeah.
Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asap Pramod is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Oh, you mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh. Pre-watched.
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager.
Who'd you
My
deal with?
home was destroyed by Zulo. I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
What was her name?
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see.
I see.
He'd already retired by then.
Starseer, I see.
He was the one who told me about the shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Oh, Selenova replaced Zulo.
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you 2 uncover in the tavern?
Man, having someone smart makes
Someone
it so much
suspected
easier.
to be Asat Pramod knew about the Veracity secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question.
Not even Akivilli. Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
The detective game is over.
Or you think he's shush? Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad is back. The laughter, but he's joke. En route, heading for the true world's end. Astral Express. Haven't in a long time. Old friend. Why is Astral Express in red? Oh.
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
It is you. So it's likely that En route became IC, who then became Asat Pramad. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. Because then you have ties to Masked Fools, Veracity, and then now Destruction.
You know how it is, kid.
That's a pretty mask. Bro, why did they get the prettiest mask?
Enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Okay, you need to learn about consent. We'll have that discussion soon, okay?
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia. Really?
Your own
Really?
ticket before boarding and be a model passenger.
It's a pretty
We wish
train.
you a pleasant journey.
Oh my god, it's a family of Plues. Daddy, the scenery here is so beautiful. Silly child, you think it's beautiful because you've already fallen in love with this place. I see, Dad. Big bro, I'm so happy to be living here with you both, right, bro? Yeah, you're totally right. Oh, don't be shy, bro. After all, we're one super duper happy family. Yeah, super happy. How patronizing. You get what you pay for when it comes to acting. Yeah, Dad, don't worry. Even though the small society's having some issues right now, our wages are still protected by law, right? Ha 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 ha, silly child. What are you even saying? We're a real family. One day we'll be a real family. Okay.
Attention passengers.
Attention
Welcome
passengers.
To the Seaside Line.
Oh my god, why is she so slay? Alright, we gotta get on a boat. I'm on a boat. Let's have a party. Someone in a suit, they must be from the IPC.
It is an honor to...
What is this mustache?
Well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up
Wait, is
being
this Josh?
replaced by a total
Hi, Duck.
fraud. My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
Thank you, Mr. Feld.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege.
A true privilege.
I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
No, she's only told me to come here. It's Ben. Oh, I can also hear it being Ben. She only told me to come here.
I see.
It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage.
Not another
It is
hotel.
situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
Graphia lived there?
Yes, to be precise, she lived there 1,000 years ago. Legend says the miraculous and canvassing of the mortal
Nihilix.
world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
I'm trying to figure out who Nihilix actually is, because ain't no way she's who she says she is. Yeah, she's too suspiciously convenient at all times. I think Nihilix is gonna be, like... Aha. I feel like Nihilix is probably Aha. Like, low-key, we're gonna get our first playable Eon. When'd you get here?
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity. Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want.
It does, unfortunately.
That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination.
Yeah, because redheads aren't
I
real.
bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
That's crazy! That's crazy! First you have Yaguang being like 100111001, and now you have Nihilix doing the robot voices? That's insane. Bro. The robophobia is so strong.
You!
It's June,
I remember
Nihilix.
you? You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower.
Oh, it's this guy.
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you. I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax.
She's like, I only have one outfit.
Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel. You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
Allow me to introduce her. This is the author of the Fluffy.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR code.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me.
Oh my god, the switch up
Miss
is
Colt,
crazy.
it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries.
Are you headed to Inkfold Hermitage as well?
Well, yes. Would you believe it if I said I was going on vacation?
No.
Miss
I
Blurry
love her
QR code.
handkerchief.
Let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
God forbid a girl's in debt.
Well, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me. Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
Bro, what do you even need money for anyway? You actually have savings? Oh, right, so it's mine then? Didn't you just release a new volume? How are you still broke?
I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing fees and royalties. I lost every single penny.
So you're escorting her to, shall we
She
say,
fell for a
an
crypto scam, you guys.
intensive creative retreat?
That's why she started making fun of Pearl.
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
Good luck with that. Anyway, I'm gonna get on this fancy
The
yacht.
boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Ingford Hermitage.
Good luck
Please,
or whatever.
Mind your step as you board.
Ooh. Oh my god, we're going to Hokkaido. But like not Hokkaido, Hokkaido.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Ingford Hermitage.
Oh. Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Oh, they're floatable.
Oh dear, there are so many Wispe.
Hit
They're
them!
blocking the boat's route.
They're multipliers.
But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
They're times 2. Oh, look how cute my little furbo boat is. Just waiting patiently. How cute. Yeah. I don't read. Wait. No. Stop. Okay. Teleport, okay. Oh, a button. Another button. And another one. I get the coins even though I never spend them because I feel like if they're there. I should have read. Woo. Anyway, come on. Thanks, buddies. Okay. Easy. Those eyes are so freaking creepy.
Ooh, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
Oh, it's not the Titanic. Oh my god, they took over. This is anarchy. Why are they surrounding us?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantom Moon Games superstar, no? Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Wait, that's so cute. It's my little buddy. When'd you get on me?
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
You think
Everyone,
it tastes like grape?
Welcome to Ingford Hermitage.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Okay, so there's a concept called capitalism.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world.
Yes.
This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction. For a creator, this must be the finest well of inspiration.
Dude, Amber does so good at this type of character.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
That was made so cute. Why is it following us? Oh no! It's not cute. It's a bastard. Hey, little. Can I kill this? I want to kill this Frosty the Snowman looking ass. There's two of them. Why is this child a ghost?
Is that?
Ah, the golden tree in the distance. We call it Myriad Wish Grove.
Not bad.
Wait, why did
Not
they stop
bad at all.
talking? It's said to share the same lineage of sacred trees found in the seafold floating islands, the Plasma Moon Courtyard.
All those years of effort. I still live somewhere in this.
Alright. Time to go into the hotel. Holmes.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing.
You're wearing a jacket.
It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery. Anyone here? Hello?
Not her doing her own echoes. Hello, hello, hello. When I think of like a wintry murder mystery, I think of Case Closed. I have no idea if the one I'm imagining actually happened in a wintered episode, but they were like stuck in a mansion, and like the not Rachel, the friend of Rachel, I forgot her name. She almost died. And like they caught the culprit because he had water on like the middle of his sleeve to prove that like he rolled his sleeves up.
Honored guests, my apologies for the late welcome.
Hello? Oh my god, you're so cute!
No wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
Oh my god, it's a little
The lobby
baby!
manager, Casper. You have a very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Why would you do about it,
Allow
Melt?
me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry.
The former comic artist, Miss Nyalux.
Miss Nyalux.
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp.
Oh?
You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
Oh, that laugh. That's terrifying.
Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginae with quite a history.
Welp.
That Arcadian
GG's.
over there? That's a former superhero.
Oh, cute.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage
Kappa,
of
Kappa,
Imaginae
Kappa.
go extinct when the IPC
Kappa, Kappa.
first arrived?
There are still a few survivors.
Can we get some
that
Kappas in
slipped through
chat?
the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
Oh, but you're so cute. Former frost giant.
Little old me. was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
From a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends. And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long, long while now.
Okay. I am a current nameless.
Indeed, another glittering nameless.
Another? How's that?
That is a secret.
Any info on the former Graphia?
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here.
Unless Casper's seen
Ever since the news spread that her soul would
Asap
reside at the
Pramad,
hotel,
and that was Icy.
all those Imaginae who
who was
mimic her and
the
the
nameless.
weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here. You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names.
Hand over
Nameless.
a long list of names.
Good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Bye now. Dude, I feel like Nihilix is gonna be like aha or some shit.
Is there still a chance for me to turn my life around?
No, it's too late. Sorry, bud.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imagenesis
they
will
all
see her.
refer. Oh wait, shit. Was there an optional? I didn't notice. They all referred to Pearl the way I referred to Pearl, and it actually kind of warms my heart a little bit. Why?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down. You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from
I feel like
Punklord
you didn't
and
read
did
all the-
everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world and canvas.
Wait, I feel like she didn't read all this. The IPC's practically turned the world upside down.
I think disturbing her world and canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imagenesis.
I received the request from a friend of Graphia's.
A friend of Graphia's? Just how long has that person been alive? So that friend wanted you to find Graphia, but they didn't tell you how.
Yeah. Aside from a single parting request, Evanessia had no time to leave behind any tokens or guidance, but that's not to say she left nothing at all.
The only thing Evanessia left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself, right?
Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puffball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea...
Bright.
You must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
Fate?
The Holy Grail War!
Why are we going back to Fate? Bro, they're making... I mean, I already knew it was canon, but they're really making it canon in the main story quest. Well, I've been in one. Well, actually, Estelle, no, we haven't, because I never finished the event.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too.
Does she know? I need her to like pan to the camera right now and look at the camera. Nihilix, I need you to break the fourth wall right now.
Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Cult has got you covered. We use ley line resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree. Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
You're absolutely right.
I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood. Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
Damn.
I just checked in and I have to work already?
Damn.
I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Damn.
This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
Nihilux is hauled away by the two bodyguards, leaving nothing but her drawn-out cries for help echoing throughout the lobby.
Nihilux has a point.
Damn.
If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Sindarth age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
You gotta ask around.
Is there still a chance for me to turn my life around?
Casper. Sushong? I bet it's one of the Furbos.
Please don't linger around here.
Back in the day? Shang wouldn't travel without little Guai. Bro, are the mechas allowed to be in water? Won't that short circuit them? Go to the hot springs for fun? Bro, my Furbo's gonna drown. Oh, welcome to the Steam platform. Okay. I do have a Steam Deck.
Casper?
HSR's finally on Steam, you guys.
Are you there?
You there, bud?
Nope. I'm not.
I feel like that means he's there. Casper. Casper. Why are you hiding?
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb. And then I start melting.
Throb.
Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
I'm just here for a snowball fight.
A snowball fight?
Yeah.
The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago.
A long
Shaping
time
the
ago.
snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless.
Come at me,
I'm
bro.
a snowball fight veteran.
Wait, how the hell am I supposed to have a snowball fight? Oh.
Well then, come at me.
All right. You're going down, bitch.
It's snowing.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, hey, chest. Many years ago, Casper used a towering frost giant, blah, 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 blah. Wait, I need all these coins first before I try to do shit. The last frost giant. Like, what if I just kind of stay there to get coins from him? Why would you shoot it? Why would I not shoot it? Okay, I need to use this as like leverage to like do whoosh. Wee ooh. Ooh, that was a little too close. Okay. Do, do, do. Bro, this is the lamest snowball fight of my life. We haven't thrown snowballs at each other at all. He's just throwing icicles at me, dude. This looks like the,
Better be good at dodging,
what?
Painless.
I fear I'm not. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, they got a button. Do we just bomb him? Do we just throw a bomb at him? That is how you win at snowball fights. I've had my fill of fun. Ring any bells?
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
What was she like?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone.
Oh.
Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!"
Snowball fight!
Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty.
Oh, cute, bonding. Do you remember anything else?
There was someone else.
Ooh.
Just thinking about them makes my blood boil.
Is Casper's voice Pom Pom?
He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thud onto the ground.
Seems like a buzzkill, am I right?
Felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderearth Age Wars? So, in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
They died? Well, listen. Have they tried not? Have you seen Graphia since?
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas.
Oh.
It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying,
Aww.
"I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
Thank you, Casper. You've done well all of these years.
Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
Damn, maybe that's why the snowball fight, they were throwing icicles
to
at me.
summarize,
And we threw a bomb.
Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Well, there's a ground lamp right there. That's crazily convenient. Technically, you shouldn't be moving the set pieces here without permission, but in a crisis like this, who cares about a few measly hotel management regulations? In any case, once you're done borrowing it, you can always play a couple rounds of snowball fights with Casper to make it up. Dun, 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 dun.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded mountain path like this.
Always. Oh, I saw lanterns.
These atonement statues all look like small animals.
Oh, cute!
I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
Wispy of peculiarity. Little furbo. My furbos are cuter. My furbos are so much cuter. Look at this little fox.
These 2 little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Show yourself, Lady Graphia. Oh, I should hit snowball fight.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber? Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Are you dead or alive?
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
You again, Cole. Were you supposed to be working on your story?
I'm protesting the deadline. I snuck out.
Listen, sometimes, and I'm not saying this from experience, a company will say they have a deadline and you could be like, no, and they will yield. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just gotta, you gotta call a bluff when you see a bluff, you know?
This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
These waters. I'm gonna shout.
Give me a break. I really am just looking for inspiration out here. Look at this old stone statue. Ooh, doesn't it look like Hemicat? I
It's a
just
fox.
reached the real versus fake Hemicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Gracia will
Let me
bless
pay my
with
respects.
enlightenment.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean, Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Come on, not again. Little raccoon.
No. Good luck. Helix is hauled away by 2 bodyguards, leaving only her drawn-out cries for help echoing across the hillside.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too.
6 or 7?
I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Bro, they slid that in on purpose. Why are you still here? Wait, who are you again?
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
It's Graphia. Hey!
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You're saying you are Graphia?
Oh my god, their NPC game has gotten so much better.
She really does look a lot like Himiko.
Can you prove who you say you are?
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange.
I like her outfit.
Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
Oh my god, she's smart. You know about that? I'm starting to believe that you really are Graphia.
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanescia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
Just a few. Oh, I can only ask one. That's lovely. What exactly happened 1,000 years ago? Did you fight Asat Pramad? How do you know who I am? How have you lived for 1,000 years? What about the curse? Pearl asked me to find out the secret of... I'm not asking for Pearl any question. Guys, I don't dislike Pearl. I feel bad. I don't dislike Pearl. She's fine. She's hot. She's pretty. The Wait, is so real. She does have pretty privilege. I don't know how much, but she has some. Did you fight a Supremac?
My, you certainly have a lot of questions.
I asked one question.
But before I enlighten you, during the Sindirth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties.
Screw doesn't do AI art.
I must confirm your identity, Nameless.
Well,
do you carry a token from Evanesia?
We have our mask. A token? If you mean this, she gave me this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Yeah. Wait, why's her mouse kind of ass? I like the other one better. Hey, give it back. It's important. Pretty girl hands the mask back to you.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story.
Story time.
1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindirth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia.
Like, I know they weren't saying baby girl, but she said a baby girl. And so I'm counting that. Even though I know she didn't mean it like that. But if the words were next to each other, the words are next to each other. Okay, but yes, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. Yes.
To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantas moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Is that the origin of the Murata name? Was that erect train? Yeah, it's giving
Indeed.
train.
That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express.
Oh.
And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantas Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Aeonic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantas Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond. The Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Did she win?
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantas Moon Games, nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad. in the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
She made a seal capable of shutting out a Lord Ravager?
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
The other side. Are we leaving right now?
So, are we leaving right now?
I know, it's so blunt. Like, all right, let's go.
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean...
Blady!
Wait. Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove.
Forgot about
You'll
him.
find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Graphia vanished? How elusive.
I know, right?
Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
Myriad mentioned. All right, this is probably a good place to stop. And then Thursday, we will finish it. And I feel like Thursday is going to be a crazy part because that's where all the stuff's about to happen. This is all the setup, and then the next, on Thursday, it's going to literally just be like the payoff. Well, for YouTube, let me know down below all your guys' game theories with all of the lore. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, YouTube.